Are we being recorded? Very good. Please look over the minutes while Tony takes roll call.
Okay.
Michael Zaslow.
Here.
John Timmerman.
Here.
Tora Simpson.
Here.
Les Rifkin.
Here.
Bobby Levin.
Here.
Regina Latorre.
Here.
Jean Comas.
Here.
Jackie Carlin. Nope, no. Duke Horton.
Here.
Richard Handelsman.
Here.
David Furness.
Here.
Ruth Dries.
Here.
Nancy Del Juiz.
Here.
Thank you. I'm both wrong. Maureen Debigal.
I am here.
Dennis Burrows.
Here.
Michael Bunk. Michael Bunk?
No.
No. Eve Black.
Here.
Diane Andelman.
Here.
Peter Amato.
Nope.
No. Joanne, I know you're here. Tony's here. David Boas.
Here.
Jerry Satosky.
He's here.
Bruce
Yes.
Stuart Richmond.
Here.
Patricia Caputo.
Here.
Fausto Fabro.
Here.
And Donald Foster.
Here.
Okay. You have four.
Thank you. I need a motion on the minutes. I know you all read them and understand them.
I motion we accept them.
Okay, motion by Richard, seconded by
You got him, Dennis.
Dennis Burrows. I apologize.
That's all
Are
right.
there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, the minutes will be accepted as presented. Thank you. All right, I'm going to start. You all have a third page. We have been contacted by the county and by AMR. By the end of the year, there's going to be a significant change to that program that we have up to now. There was a meeting on the 22nd on Tuesday. Donald, myself, and Joanne were at that meeting, and the county wants to make some changes. Some of those changes would eliminate AMR's secondary service like we have to ourselves and 3 other entities that they serve with the same system. All I can tell you is there was no vote taken by anybody. The presentation was to the commissioners and they referred it back till November. So read it. You don't have to read it now. Read it when you go home. If you have any questions, we'll try to answer them for you. Okay. We're going to go with Treasurer's Report.
Morning, everybody. It's a short report today. We now own the North Canal. It has been finalized and the title's recorded as owned by UCO right now. So you'll hear from Donald about what we're doing now with it, dredging it and whatnot. We are preparing for our annual budget, so I have our bookkeeper is here today. I'm going to work with him to start the preliminary part of it. And we do have a reserve study that I'm looking hopefully today to have the final format on, and the Finance Committee will be working with that reserve study so that in September we will have a proposed budget out to everyone. So in August we'll still be working on it and do maybe some, if not workshops, at least some sort of meeting to bring everybody up to date and see if there's any additional input. But, you know, budget time is getting close, even though it's only July. And we did, switching hats from treasurer to chair of the broadband committee, we did receive a proposal from Breezeline, as is part of our contract with them today. Includes a technology review, which has been done, and they've presented it, and the broadband meeting is running continuously on channel 592. So if you have any questions about the Breezeline contract or the status of that, watch that meeting. It was very productive as far as, you know, listening to what they had to say about what they're proposing for us. So you'll be hearing more about that in the coming months as well. Other than that, that's it for me. Richard?
Am I correct in saying we can discuss the proposal with Century Village owners, but no one else?
Correct. It's a proprietary information at this point because it's a contract, it's a contract, I don't want to call it negotiation because it's a proposal. It's exactly what it is.
Modification of the current contract.
It's, you know, it's proprietary, so yes, you can talk about it with unit owners. And when Channel 592 is not published to the outside world. The other two, 590 and 91, are on the website, which anybody in the world can look at. And 592, you have to be in Century Village to view it on a TV. So that's the only way to see it. So if you, Richard, you don't have a TV and you want to see the meeting, come to the office, I'll set you up and play it for you.
I was at the meeting.
Yeah, I know, but if you had some question, if you wanted to review it or something, you could always do that. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Okay. Two things that I forgot to mention. Number one, after last month's executive board, we went to the delegates. The delegates approved a new security company. That security company's startup date will be August the 23rd, which is a Saturday. And they're in the process right now of vetting people to make that transition as smooth as possible. Also, on Channel 592, I know you all very much interested in House Bill 913. There's a 10-minute video that we uploaded on there, right? It's on 591. It's House Bill 913. Make yourself watch that channel. It's 10 minutes long, and it does a lot of explaining of what that does. And it puts a lot more of an effort on the boards of the buildings. Okay? It clarifies a lot of things and makes a lot of things more difficult. Okay. Donald, I'm going to go up to you. You go next.
Good morning, everyone. First thing, the dredging work which you approved for the South Canal has begun. We've got a backhoe and a bulldozer and over by the Windsor section. So I'm happy to see that job finally get done. That dredging project is connected to the Reflection Bay construction project. I'm sure you've all noticed now that there's not a tree and it's flat. And that is leading to some small issues, mostly involving drainage so far in the Southampton section. It's going to be like that for a while this place gets straightened out. So we're just keeping an eye on the project and dealing with problems as they arise. Next is North Canal. As our treasurer reported, we now own the North Canal, and we're moving forward with dredging that piece of infrastructure. Fausto signed the contract with our previous engineer, Derek from DKK Consulting. He's going to be tuning up the plans that he created back in 2018 before we put a pause on this project. And once those plans are done, it'll be time to bid the project out, and I'm going to recommend that Derek be retained as a project manager, just as we have an engineer overseeing the South Canal project. Paving repairs are happening as we speak in different parts of Century Village, including repairs to some drainage catch basins. That's happening right now. Finally, an upcoming project is the refurbishment of the community laundry in the Plymouth section. We do have 2 proposals in. They've been submitted to the bid committee. We'll be taking a close look at those proposals over the next few weeks, and you'll see it at the next bids infrastructure committee. That's pretty much all I have for this month, guys, unless you have anything for me. Thank you.
Okay. Why don't we start with Bruce today?
Thank you very much. First of all,
Is the mic on?
is it on?
Flip the switch up. There you go.
I'm on now. Am I on now?
Yep.
First of all, I would like to do a little bit of complimenting and bragging. I continue to be impressed with the the group that I'm working with on Monday mornings as we meet together as officers, they really are knowledgeable and working hard for the community. I see no ignorance. Last month I reported that there were several who had not completed their SunViz filing. I believe now we are down to 1.
Down to 0.
I believe now we're down to 0.
Very good.
And then the other thing, I don't know if the person has been introduced to you, but we now have a a part-time, but she's all ours, an administrative secretary assistant. And she is doing, in fact, the result of that you can see in front of you. So that's good. I don't know how it was difficult, I'm sure, during the interim, but we bought her contract out with the company. The company she was working with is a temp, and I'm happy to say that she's doing well. Thank you.
Thank you. Patricia, you're up.
Good morning. Erica is doing an excellent job, as is everyone in the office. Contrary to what some people believe, we're constantly working to make this a better place for everyone, not just one individual. As far as the buses, there is nothing new to tell you as of yet. We're not running meetings now. People are on vacation. We don't have anything to add. The contract is nowhere near being up. I have to say, though, I'm very happy to see that complaints have dwindled tremendously. There's 1 or 2 here and there, but we're getting a lot of compliments, which is great. So they are listening to us. We continue to send over faxes, let them know what's going on. They do attend our meetings when we have them. And if anyone does have a complaint, because I have gotten even compliments without a name, a phone number, so I really can't pass it on. You know, it's like as if I wrote it. So please, whether you have a compliment or a complaint, just put your name and telephone number, and if you'd like to hear from someone, you know, I'll call you back, or they will. Other than that, I think the village is running as smoothly as possible considering the amount of people. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
Thank you, Patricia. On a note, Erica, I know that some officers have asked that applications for rentals and purchases be put on online. They are now available online, and so is the document to update your delegates for delegate assembly. They're on the website. You can download them, okay?
What website?
It's United Civic, right?
www.unitedcivic.org.
Okay? So I know you've asked for it, so now you got it. Stuart, you're up.
I thought I was going to be last as usual, but I'm not, so that's unusual. Couple of comments. We have had a continuous number of people coming in for barcodes. Many of them who are just renters have basically no idea of what's required of them. That people who they are renting their units from are not advising them as to what they should know, the questions they should ask, what they should have, and what their responsibilities are. And what's happening is that John has to go through a whole litany of explanations to these people as to what goes on with the barcodes and so on, and what they should have when, if they had been told prior to that, the whole process would go smoothly. This is again another example of lack of communication. And speaking of lack of communication, we have the other issue is AMR. I have said over and over again, AMR is an emotional issue. If you have used the ambulance, you know, wow, this is really important. If you have never used the ambulance and you're in good condition and you have no interest in it, then whenever it's discussed at the delegate assembly, goes in one ear and out the other. There are people at the delegate assembly scream and holler about the cost to us, and they really are finding it difficult. They don't like to pay the cost in their monthly payments to their association. And on the other hand, those people who have used it know how important it is. So either way, for or against, it is a very emotional issue. And whether you support it or not, you're a winner, not a loser. And that's it.
Thank you. Do we have any old business? Any old business? Any new business?
I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Uh,
Flo, there's a microphone right over there.
oh,
We want to make sure we hear you.
yeah, right.
Now, Flo, come on, we want to hear you.
I just gonna ask Patricia, Patricia, some people been asking, said they don't have the schedule for the bus. Do we have schedules here and in Hastings?
The schedules are here, and I have to tell you, in the month of July, we have printed almost 500 bus schedules. I don't know what they do, but I guarantee you, we don't have 500 bus riders.
Okay, there was a question that they was asking at the pool, so I was gonna ask Patricia, so now I know.
The schedules are usually available at UCO and over here, at the clubhouse.
And Stuart was saying that the rentals, the people that rent comes to UCO for a bus schedule, and they don't know what, for
Barcode.
barcode, and they don't know what to do. So, when they have coffee with the president, could that be brought up to help out the
I
rental?
do.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. I tell people what to do. When I suggest that when a president or one of the officers meets with a renter or a new unit owner, inform them that there's a new welcomes package that they're supposed to get when they get their ID. If they do not get it at the ID office, we give it to them, John or whoever works the desk, Michael, gives it to them in our office. But I recommend that the officers explain to the new people, the new residents, or the new owner, what, where, and how they should be doing things. And the officers are not. In most cases, it's because the buildings have no officers, or the officers that are there have no intention on telling anybody anything. So they have to wake up. That's part of their responsibility to make their building run better.
All right, well, I have the mic. Can I give a comment?
Sure.
I just want to thank everybody who donated their medical equipment. We just unloaded to Clinic and Health, and we filled the truck. Donna had the pictures. I don't know if we can get to.
We'll publish them, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, and thank you, but the program is still ongoing, so if you still have equipment, you have really helped a lot of people. And just say thank you for helping out with this program, and stop putting them at the dumpster, because I have to go dumpster diving. Now they call me the woman with the great Lexus who be dumpster diving.
Well, that's you.
Thank you, Flo.
Thanks, Flo.
Go ahead, Richard.
Just an observation of what Stuart said about emotional issues. Any issue dealing with money will be an emotional issue. And the problem of people who don't use that particular amenity applies to any amenity. As Fausto just said, they printed 500 bus schedules, they don't have 500 riders. There are 7,800 people in this community. No amenity is used by everyone, and no one uses every amenity. And I, in living in a communal society, am happy to pay for services that I may never use. Others pay for services that I use and they do not. Thank you.
Okay, since you brought the subject up, I have a subject close to my heart, which is AMR. If you take the red truck charges you $750. Okay, most of it is covered by your insurance, you might have a deductible. If you take AMR, by their numbers, they did 400 calls in 2024. They charge us $135,000 a year plus. Divide 400 into 135, that's almost $3,000 an ambulance ride. I'm just giving you a roundabout number. And I understand that the majority don't use it, but it's a cost factor that we may not have, we may not be able to be grandfathered in. This is no different than what the county did 5 years ago, where they limited, you could not call AMR directly. You had to call 911. Now that department is now want to limit that secondary thing because it's only available in four entities in our county. So they want to make changes, just getting the people ready for it. It has nothing to do with us. We can still vote it up or down, but it may, even if we vote it in, it may not be available for 2025. And it's not up to us. I mean, it's up to us to put it in the budget and vote for it. But even if we put it in, there's a possibility that in December, when the commissioners vote on it, that they're going to say no. So, yes, John.
Since I'm the one that does the barcodes, yeah, like Stuart said, we get a lot of people that come in, tenants that have no idea, they're clueless. And I put that back onto the board. We do kind of a meet and greet with new tenants and new owners, and we cover the bulletin boards with them. And since this barcode discussion has come up in the last couple of months, we have that posted on our bulletin board. Most of the tenants that come in, there is no bulletin boards in some of these associations. There's nothing for them to fall back on when the trash goes out, or laundry room schedule. You know, I mean, anybody's invited to see my association and the bulletin boards and how we present ourselves. And we communicate with the new tenants and new owners. And when they come into the office, yeah, we're getting verbally abused big time. But they understand where we're coming from, the welcome package, everything that everybody up there has put together for us to hand out to them. It's so important, us as presidents, vice presidents, and board members, to communicate with new tenants and new owners. It's going to make their life easier, feel them more welcome, and just open the door, you know, for a lot of things. Thank you.
Regina, you had a question?
I listened to the July 22nd commissioners meeting, and it sounded to me like they were on board to keep the contract with the individual, you know, villages like us. They didn't make a definite decision, but it sounded like they wanted to keep that. So it might not be even, it might be a moot point at this point, you know. I mean, that's my takeaway from the meeting that I listened to, that they wanted to keep it, so.
We'll see.
Yeah, yep.
Again, our position here is just to let you know that all the 4 entities that have that service were invited to go to that meeting, and Century Village was the only one that showed up. The other 3 entities couldn't care one way or another. So we were there, we listened, okay? And my takeaway was a little different than yours. I was there. A lot of questions were asked that, the basic questions were the presentation did not have all the facts and figures.
Right.
It's like typical of government workers, they do half a job. And what the commissioner's job is to get the right numbers and the right figures.
Right, they have to get more.
Richard, you had your hand up.
Just a suggestion about the renters or others coming in to get a parking permit. Is it possible to say that they must get a statement from their association that they have been advised and informed about the procedure, and they must bring it with them?
No, but I gotta correct you. Please don't use the word parking permit. Because we have people that are coming in and think that if they don't have that, their cars will be towed out of Century Village. It is a barcode to enter the village, not to park your car.
Okay, barcodes.
Right.
Can we require?
No.
No. All right, so much for that.
You know, that's, again, it's an associate, UCO cannot get involved in the association's business. We can sit here, we can tell the associations what they should be doing, but we can't force them to do it. Common sense would make their life would be a lot easier, and the new residents' life would be easier if everybody followed the directions. And unfortunately, some of them just don't. Either because they don't want to or because they don't care. Yes, Flo?
Go back to AMR.
Yes.
Okay, should we, call Commissioner White twice to try to lean on him to get Eric, keep, AMR?
He's one vote.
Yeah, he's 1 out of 7.
He's one vote out of 7, exactly.
Okay, that's something.
And Flo, we have been in contact with Commissioner Weiss.
Send him an email. If you're for it, you could send him an email, Flo.
Okay. Any other new business? Yes, David?
This coming Friday will be delegate assembly, and if you have officers and delegate forms that are changed, you have to come in before 12 o'clock and see Maureen
Wednesday.
on Wednesday, so that it can be done. And Flo, I just love the chapeau.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And I won't be here Friday, but thank you.
I know.
Okay, do you have any other new
Love the
business?
chapeau.
Is there anything for the good of the order? Just to let you know, in next Friday's package, there's a flyer for a pill drop that's been set up for September. It is in the paper, it is on our website, it will be in the package. Now, for those of you that are here, you're supposed to be community leaders. Make sure that when you come and you look at those packages, that you go through the package. Because in the last couple of months, people are questioning us, they're calling the office, and the information is right then and there, right in the package. All they had to do was look through the pages. So I'm just bringing it to your attention. It's a beautiful, in color. Put it up on your bulletin board so everybody knows September 5th there will be a pill drop. September 1st?
Or is it?
No,
First Friday in September.
first Friday in September, I believe it's September the 5th. August 1st, yes. Don't confuse me now. I haven't had my glass of wine yet. All right. Anything else for the good of the order? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and we'll see you next Friday. Thank you, Michael.